Hi everybody. So moving on through this week, we're talking about things that we do so that we can plan our days, so that our days are filled again with health and happiness and well-being. I showed you how I eat, and the idea here is when I prep my food, I get all my food ready for at least 3 to 4 days so that I don't have to get caught in a situation where I don't have the food and then I have to scramble and just make the best choice I can out there, right? And that's what most of us are doing. We're just scrambling at the last minute to say, oh, I'm hungry, what am I going to eat? And then, you have things like pizza and Taco Bell and, other fast food things, and which is not what you want to do, right? The critical things for a life and a lifestyle of health and well-being and happiness, in my view, come down to making sure that you're taking care of yourself in this respect. Yes, you make sure that you have your food for the week and you're bringing it with you. Yes, you make sure that you have your water with you so that you can drink your water throughout the day and not say, oh, I haven't drinking any water all day long and I'm dehydrated, but I've had coffee and soda, which is not good. So you make sure you have your water with you, right? These are the basic things that you're giving your body so that it can maintain its health. You make sure that you're getting enough sleep. So again, getting to bed by about 10 o'clock and then giving yourself time to sleep in through 6 a.m. is really important. So these are the things you plan. They may not seem like they're big things like, oh, I can do without that. But here's the thing. If you do them, if you plan them and you have the time, if you give yourself the time to get the sleep, if you give yourself you bring your water with you so you have that throughout the day, and you're bringing your food with you, those are 3 big critical components to your body creating health and fitness for you. Yeah? And then you can schedule things like your workouts or going for your walks and that kind of thing. And you can schedule time for what I'm going to call Dr. Quiet. So remember, with Dr. Quiet, not only does that have to do with sleep, but it has to do with bringing moments in your day where you can be nice and still. So again, I had a video a few weeks back where I mentioned that I meditate. So meditation doesn't mean you have to sit with your legs crossed. That's fine if you do that. However, what I'm asking is that you give yourself time to be completely still so that you can, in a sense, decompress from all the things that are going on in your life every moment of the day. All the things that build up after a while. I have to go here and do that. I'm late on this thing and that thing has to get done still. And you see, it's kind of like just being on a hamster wheel and you're just constantly going. And most of the time, those things you're putting out those fires again because A, you didn't plan for them, or you didn't plan correctly for them. Or the other aspect is you get so wound up with what you're doing that you forget to take time just to be still. So I guess this video today is really more about scheduling without scheduling, in a sense. It's kind of a tricky thing. But giving yourself time throughout your day to make sure that you can just be still. And being still can just be sitting at your desk at work and just kind of allowing everything, put everything down, and just take time. Take 5-10 minutes, even 3 minutes, and just be still. And allow yourself to just breathe deeply so that you can relax. And that will actually help not only bring down your stress levels, but it will help you see more clearly the things that you actually need to get done. And a lot of the other stuff, you'll find that you really don't need to do them. It's busy work. And if you're doing busy work to make yourself feel like you're getting things accomplished, let it go. Just let it go, because you can make yourself busy all day long. And at the end of the day, if you look back at it, you go, did I really do anything in a sense that mattered towards creating that sense of health and fitness and well-being and abundance in my life? Or did I just get a whole bunch of stuff done? Your life is not about getting a whole bunch of stuff done. It's about doing the things that, in a sense, really bring that joy into your life. So I'll give you an example that I've seen it twice now. I saw it in a movie, and I saw it, I think, on some, some YouTube channel. But a teacher stands up in front of their audience with a glass jar, a big glass jar with a big opening on the top, and they put big rocks in there first to the top. And they ask the class, is the jar full? And pretty much everybody says, yep, the jar's full. And then she takes a picture of smaller rocks or marbles and pours it in there, and the marbles fill up a lot more of the space that was between the big rocks. And the class said, oh, I get it, yeah. It wasn't full, but now you filled it with that. She'll say, so is it full now? And they say, yep, now it's full. And then she pulls some sand out, and she fills all that with sand and packs it down really tight. And now the class says, now it's full. And she said, are you sure? And they said, yes, it's full. And then she takes a pitcher of water and pours the water in over that, and the water fills up and absorbs through the sand. And so the lesson here is that you come to realize is that you can fill your day up with all sorts of stuff. But if you fill your stuff up with the little stuff, there's no room for the big stuff. And the big stuff really is the basics. The things that create health, the things that create happiness, not necessarily create happiness, but trigger that happiness and that joy to come out from you because it is who you are. Yeah? And the same thing with that sense of well-being. That's what your day should be filled with. That's what you should prepare your days to be like. That's the key. Instead of just scrambling around, getting up in the morning going, okay, well, I'll just do whatever I have to do to get through the day. So I guess that's really the message. That's really the message. Thanks for taking this time with me. We figured out the message. We talked our way through it. What are you filling your days up with? Are you filling your days up with just stuff that gets done, so at the end of the day you can go, well, I got a lot done? Or are you really allowing the big things to be present in your day? Things that create deep health, things that create and allow the joy and the happiness to be expressed from who you are and what you are. That deep sense of well-being and abundance. Those are the big things. And those can come in very little moments. Moments between you and your friends, you and your children, you and your husband or wife, or your significant other. You just being still and sitting under a tree. Or like we did today on our Facebook Live video and laying on the ground and letting horses come nuzzle your face. Or dancing in the studio. Whatever it is. Those are the big things in life. That's, if anything, if you're going to, in a sense, prepare to have that in your life. And then surrender everything else. All right? So, thanks for taking this time for me to work through this. But that's the big message. What are the big things in your life? So, leave a message below, and I would love to hear from you. What are the big things in your life that really are the things that allow you to feel the joy and the health and the well-being and the abundance and the joyful surrender? What are those things in your life that are, we could say, most important? All right? Leave a comment below. Share this with a friend or two who might be going through some struggles right now and is caught up in the minutia of, I just got so much I got to do all the time that I can't even take a breath. Yeah? Share it with them. And let's see if we can make a difference not only in your life, but in their life. All right? So until tomorrow, I love your guts. Take good care.